What's up, peeps? Nate Crabtree here. Honeycomb Hideout. Gonna be filling up some Rixsons. Alright, these are the same Rixsons that we've been swapping all the parts out to, and I've had to go through and piece together little parts and stuff to get the linkages together, and on top of that kind of fit these pins into the spindle assembly so it freely rotates and doesn't bind up. I think that's one of the main failings of the other spring linkage is I think either like two things happen. It's my theory. Either they go too far with this weld right around this bottom of the spindle, and it'll actually spread these two little dealeroonies apart, kind of like a wedge edge or a split maul or anything. And you can kind of see, because I've you know already fixed them and stuff. Can't really see it, but it's a little bit of a whammy right there and right there, and that's indicative of it coming around that spindle, binding up on that weld, and that weld is kind of rounded, and it's spreading it apart to the point it's busting. Either that part, or like I said, it's not loosely fitting into here good enough to where it's actually working this piece until I had really good examples set out. I had one that it was almost wore through on the wrist pin, but that's the other thing that, oh, no, it's not that one. But anyway, oh, it's this one right here. You can see it's bound up on this side, and then it's worked itself almost until snapping. And this is actually one that I almost installed, well, just because it was one piece, of course, before I split it apart, and I kind of give them a little wiggle, and it was, of course, attached, but it had worked itself almost, pins almost in half. It's so worn, and they are supposed to be, of course, like that, and this one is like that, and that's from that pin binding up. Anyway,